24 million kids called to find out where the treasure was, and 18 million boxes of cereal sold in 6 weeks. The people of AT&T Communications. We're thinking about your business in ways you never thought of.
Is there a coffee made with those incredible tasting beans you find in gourmet coffee stores?
Oh, yes. The costliest, most flavorful coffee beans found in gourmet coffee stores, Arabica beans, are the very same beans used to make Taster's Choice a superior coffee. Only Taster's Choice uses this gourmet blend, Arabica Supreme.
Ah.
The more you know about coffee, the more you'll know why the choice for taste is Taster's Choice.
I have 4 wonderful grandchildren and a hobby I love. I make stained glass windows, so the last thing I want is for aches and pains to get in the way. That's why I take Tylenol. I was first given Tylenol in the hospital after I hurt my back, and it really worked well, without bothering my stomach like aspirin did. Then I learned that Tylenol is the pain reliever hospitals use most. Well, if hospitals use Tylenol, I'm sure I can trust it for my aches and pains.
For relief you can trust. Trust Tylenol. Hospitals do.
We proved it with the Minute Wax Challenge. Only Minute Wax gives you a durable turtle wax finish in minutes. Minute Wax, the original spray wax used and proven by millions of people like you.
You do like that, and you wipe it off. You can do the whole thing in a few minutes.
I love it. I mean, it's just, I've never seen anything so simple.
Leaves a hard protective coating, just like a turtle shell.
Minute Wax, the original.
Durable turtle wax protection in minutes. Now in liquid and paste.
The Screen Actors Guild 50th Anniversary Special will continue in a moment. Friday, Boss is behind bars. When some meddlesome moonshiners set him up to steal his still, and Bo and Luke have to bail him out on the Dukes. Then, a city is consumed by wildfire as Henry Fonda, Susan Clark, Barry Newman, and Shelley Winters star in City on Fire Friday.
This is CBS.
Charge more. Weighs more. Charge more.
Pure-Later Courier doesn't work like that. We revolutionized the overnight express industry when we gave you the no-weight limit letter. Well, we're doing it again. With the no-weight limit Pure-Pack envelope. Now you can ship most anything, most anywhere in the country overnight, no matter how much it weighs. For one low price. Only $23.50. The heavy Pure-Pack from Pure-Later Courier. You want it, you got it.
Come on, baby, let's got tissue roll. 1,000 feet that'll thrill your soul. Come on, baby, let that paper roll. Roll on and on.
When the other leading brand quits, Scott Tissue rolls out to 1,000 sheets, so it lasts longer to save you money.
Roll on.
Scott Tissue, Scott Towels, Scotty, Scott Economy Pack napkins. The Scott Value products go a long way and save you money.
Roll on and on.
Darkness at Noon, story at 11.
The Screen Actors Guild 50th Anniversary Special, sponsored by American Express. Don't leave home without us.
Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Cicely Tyson.
In 1923, when my great-aunt Caroline made the grand tour, she took 4 steamer trunks and her Aunt Isabel.
Come along, Caroline, my dear.
And the first thing she did in every city was find out where the American Express office was. That's where young ladies of refinement could cash traveler's checks, or, having overspent their allowance, send for more money. It was like a home away from home.
Personal service from American Express. That's the way it was then. That's the way it is now. Today, American Express employs over 8,000 people devoted solely to customer service.
I have your account in front of me, Mrs. Taylor. How can I help?
And operates more than 1,000 travel service offices.
Here are your replacement traveler's checks, sir. We're happy to help.
To serve you at home and abroad.
I got that message off to your daughter, Mrs. Hayes.
Oh, thank you.
No one else has anything like it. American Express. Don't leave home without us.
Congratulations, Mrs. Long.
Your cheese dish wins the blue ribbon.
What's your secret?
I always use Velveeta.
That's not natural cheese.
But Velveeta is made with natural cheese like cheddar, Colby, Swiss, milk, and other good things. Blended to melt smoother than any chunk cheese alone.
Congratulations.
It's all in Velveeta processed cheese spread, no matter how you slice it.
AT&T is in music. How? With our people. People who can show record companies how to use our AT&T long-distance network to fill orders electronically from distributors all over the country. So the music never stops.
You got me dancing, dancing, dancing.
The people of AT&T Communications. We're thinking about your business in ways you never thought of.
The Screen Actors Guild 50th Anniversary Special will continue in a moment.
Wednesday, get set for the adventure of 1,000 lifetimes with 6 time bandits and 1 adventuresome boy.
That's Napoleon. And he's rich.
They'll rob anyone. Sean Connery, Katherine Hellman, John Cleese, Shelley Duvall, and David Warner.
I'm a reasonable man.
In Time Bandits, Wednesday.
It's the speed and finesse of the Lakers against the size and strength of the Celtics. Game 2 of the NBA World Championship, Thursday night, live on CBS Sports.
This is CBS.
Channel 2 News Newswatch with Roland Smith.
Good evening, everyone. One more rain is expected tonight, and there will be some river flooding. A flood warning is now in effect for Bergen, Rockland, and Westchester counties. Flooded-out track apparently caused the derailment of an Amtrak passenger train in Pennsylvania. The New York Assembly is debating a possible hike in the state drinking age to 21, and the New Jersey school has a bonus for kids who stay off alcohol and drugs. Details at 11.
Helen, I can't believe you're looking at your grocery bill and smiling.
They said it, they did it. That's what I like about Grand Union.
Because they matched regular prices of the lowest supermarket chain?
They kept their promise. I like that. They prove it with a price finder. I like that. I get good prices all the time. I feel confident shopping there.
What if you miss specials elsewhere?
I don't miss specials. I get Grand Union's own specials.
True.
And I know because of this price finder, I pay low prices for all my regular groceries.
ShopRite Pathmark Grand Union is still matching you.
Newswatch sponsored by Grand Union. Updated news at 11.
In New York, a town that sets the standard for fashion, art, and fine cuisine, the word around town is German.
Beck's,
the #1 imported German beer in New York.
Wheel of Fortune, weeknights at 7:30.
Recently, an independent research firm asked people nationwide to compare leading diet soft drinks on taste. To some, the results may come as a bit of a surprise. Tab didn't win. Diet Pepsi didn't win. Even Diet Coke didn't win. Which diet soft drink was preferred over any of those? Diet 7-Up. It may be the best tasting diet soft drink ever.
It's here, Bayer aspirin with the patented micro-thin coating.
For me, it's strong headache medicine that's easy to take.
Regular aspirin can be chalky, hard to swallow, but coated Bayer is better tolerated. That means it goes right down with no burning, bitter taste.
That's good news.
And Bayer has no caffeine, just pure headache medicine.
That's why we came back to Bayer.
Coated Bayer. There's never been an aspirin like it.
Ever. What a feeling of clean you get with Lysol deodorizing cleaner.
It's a feeling of spring. It's in the air. What a sparkle. What a shine. It's a feeling of freshness everywhere.
Lysol cleaner leaves your house feeling like you just did spring cleaning. It even kills germs. The house is so clean you can smell it in the air.
It's a feeling of freshness everywhere.
Lysol deodorizing cleaner. Spring cleaning in a bottle every time.
When people set about fixing things, they naturally head for Sears. You'll find Craftsman hand tools like these, guaranteed forever, in more toolboxes, Craftsman mowers in more backyards, weather beater paint on more brushes, and more people clean up with a Kenmore washer than any other. They're all America's bestsellers.
5/8.
That's a recommendation you can trust
5/8.
from a few million of your neighbors.
There's more for your life at Sears.
When the First World War broke out in 1914, my grandparents were two of the 150,000 Americans stranded in Europe. And in those days, you didn't just hop a 747 home. So they got in touch with the one place they knew could help.
Sorry, Mom.
American Express. And sure enough, like they did for so many others, American Express got them a ship and got them home, even though it did mean sleeping out on deck.
Personal service from American Express. That's the way it was then. That's the way it is now. Today, American Express employs over 8,000 people devoted solely to customer service.
We'll mail you a new card today, Mr. Stern.
And operates more than 1,000 travel service offices.
Now, if you should lose your traveler's checks, just go to our nearest office.
To serve you at home and abroad.
I checked your reservations, Mr. Gray. They're confirmed.
Thank you. No one else has anything like it. American Express. Don't leave home without us.
This is one of the few computers that has not benefited from AT&T computer technology. Over the years, AT&T innovations have helped other companies' computers become smarter, faster, and easier to use. This is AT&T's newest innovation, AT&T Computers. Business computers specially designed to let people communicate more easily, more reliably. They may just change the way you think about computers.
People tend to confuse me with the roles I play, which is ridiculous because I'm not a neat freak. For example, I just got a Beta Zoom copier from Minolta, but not because I can add toner without getting that disgusting black powder all over my hands. No, I got a Minolta Beta Zoom because it takes this mess of different size originals and gives back copies in one neat size automatically. But that doesn't make me a neat freak. Of course, I'm not a slob either, like
The Beta Zoom copiers, only from the mind of Minolta.
The Screen Actors Guild 50th Anniversary Special will continue in a moment.
Live from New York, it's Broadway's biggest night, the 38th Annual Tony Awards. Join hosts Julie Andrews and Robert Preston for spectacular live performances of Broadway's hottest nominated musicals, plus Broadway's brightest stars, Shirley MacLaine, Anthony Quinn, Mary Tyler Moore, Robert Guillaume, Michelle Lee, Liza Minnelli, and more, Sunday.
This is CBS.
Coming up tonight on Channel 2 News at 11. We'll bring you up to date on the debate in Albany over raising New York's drinking age to 21. We'll tell you what your chances are of seeing tomorrow's total eclipse and what effect it will have on the weather. President Reagan brings a message to America's Olympic athletes. And charges in Israel over a cover-up at the highest level of government. All these stories and more following the Screen Actors Guild 50th anniversary. Tonight on Channel 2 News at 11.
I'm welcomed all over the world as Gina Lollobrigida, but when I'm in Italy, I go straight for the welcome that means the most to me. In America, I go straight for the phone. It's the best way to keep close when you're far away. With AT&T's lowest rates, you can dial a 1-minute call to most of Europe for only $1.42, 80 cents each minute after. So if you can't be there, give them a hug from far away. Call.
AT&T. We bring the world closer.
Wheel of Fortune, weeknights at 7:30.
It's great to be an actor. It's great to play your role. To give yourself to something grand with all your heart and soul. To stand before the camera and make the dream unfold. To turn the silver screen to gold. It's great to be an actor. It's great to have a chance to earn a living, giving love through drama, song, and dance. It's wonderful to be a tiny part of this wonderland that's turned into an art. And though the life at times is really hard, I'm glad to say I'm an actor. To say I'm an actor. Today I'm an actor. Today I'm an actor. Hooray, I'm an actor. Here's my
These kids are protected by the leading mosquito repellent, but only this one by Deep Woods Off. Now they'll try to endure the mosquito hours, the 5 hours from dusk to dark when thousands of bloodthirsty mosquitoes come out to bite. Within hours, the leading repellent stops working. Not Deep Woods Off. 5 hours later, Deep Woods Off still works.
Maggie, come in. Mom.
Deep Woods Off fights bites for hours, even the mosquito hours.
You probably can't guess where you can find all this under one roof. Probably not at the stereo store at the mall. Probably not at the TV shop. Or the computer center across town. You'll find all this at Sears. That's right, Sears.
There's more for your life at Sears.
Is there a coffee made with those incredible tasting beans you find in gourmet coffee stores?
Oh, yes. The costliest, most flavorful coffee beans found in gourmet coffee stores, Arabica beans, are the very same beans used to make Taster's Choice a superior coffee. Only Taster's Choice uses this gourmet blend, Arabica Supreme.
Ah.
The more you know about coffee, the more you'll know why the choice for taste is Taster's Choice.
Our same honeymoon suite.
Married 1 full year.
Happy anniversary!
The fruit of the loom, guys.
1 full year for us, too.
You bought these for me.
How we doing?
Terrific.
Our super seams keep us strong. Our super band waistbands keep snapping back.
Wash after wash.
You fellas really last.
To your long-lasting happiness. How about a bit of the grape?
Men's cotton briefs, only $2 each. Also available in fashion colors.
Think of us first.
To last.
Oh.
We honor them, we cherish them, and accept their dedication as a sacred trust. On behalf of all the actors who ever had the privilege of saying, "Here's my card," thank you all, and good night.
Pan American is honored to have provided transportation for the Screen Actors Guild 50th Anniversary Special. Pan Am across the country and around the world. You can't beat the experience.
Tuesday night at 9 Eastern, the Los Angeles Lakers meet the Boston Celtics in Game 2 of the NBA World Championship, live on CBS Sports.
This is Bill Curtis. Tomorrow, how to watch the eclipse, a look at charter flights, and Tony nominee George Hearn. Wake up to what's happening on the CBS Morning News.
To learn more about actors and acting, the Library of Congress suggests these books. Confessions of an Actor, an Autobiography by Sir Laurence Olivier, Advice to the Players by Robert Lewis, Actors on Acting by Toby Cole and Helen Shenoy. These and many other good books are waiting for you in your local library and bookstore. Visit them. They'll be happy to help you read more about it.
This is CBS.
Coming up, flood warnings in effect at this hour for parts of the metropolitan area as heavy rains continue to fall. We'll have the latest from John.